2021 Harley Davidson Softail Slim Review, Superb Urban Motorcycle. It's easy for the 2021 Harley Davidson Softail Slim to get a bit lost in the lineup. It doesn't have a snazzy appellation, fat, low, bob, or glide are nowhere to be found. Softails aren't exactly slim motorcycles, and the Slim features fat tires. However, the Softail Slim slots itself in as a motorcycle that does its own thing unobtrusively, while being a wholly satisfying ride. The Slim is something of an undercover version of the dearly departed Deluxe. It features high-profile Dunlops mounted on wire-spoked 16-inch wheels, a dished solo seat, swept-back handlebar, and floorboards. However, the Slim trades in chrome for black, and the triple headlights of the Deluxe are nowhere to be found on the Slim. The 2021 Softail Slim prefers to fly under the radar. Harley Davidson slipped a Milwaukee 8107 into the Slim Softail chassis, and that works out quite nicely. With the upright solo seating position and arms out wide for the braced swept-back handlebar, the Slim is all about taking on urban settings. If you're not riding two up or putting long hours on the highway, the 107 is more than enough power to get you into and out of trouble on city streets. You don't have to work hard to get 110 feet-pounds of torque out of the 107, just rev it up to 3,000 RPM and enjoy the sound of the 2x2 shotgun exhaust system. The Softail Slim's chassis is perfect for city riding. With a relatively narrow midsection, that's how the Slim got its name, and 26-inch seat height, it's always easy to touch your boots down to the pavement at stops. Sure, the Slim weighs in at 671 pounds, but the low center of gravity keeps it from feeling ponderous. The suspension travel is just over 5 inches from the Showa dual bending valve fork and 3.4 inches from the shock. That's enough to minimize the effects of the deterioration of Los Angeles city streets. What the suspension doesn't take care of, the high-profile Dunlops smooth out. Although steering is a bit heavier, I prefer fat tires for crumbling streets. You want a big rubber footprint to muscle your way through the imperfections. I have nothing but praise for the ergonomics of the 2021 Harley Davidson Softail Slim. I went out for a ride around the Los Angeles metropolitan area, and, before I knew it, I had put in 3 hours of riding without lifting myself out of the nicely padded tuck and roll seat. I just kept riding, because I was having so much fun that the time just flew by. I limit the freeway portion due to the seating position. It's fine for short connecting spurts, and the 107 motor will take you up to extra-legal speeds without a thought. Just make sure you're holding on against the wind blast. Urban canyons, Chevy Chase and Mulholland Drives, for example, are pure pleasure. In many places, the pavement isn't in great condition, so you rely on the Dunlops. Fortunately, the tires never disappoint, and you can take advantage of the available cornering clearance without any hair-raising moments. I touched down here and there, though not enough for it to be bothersome. Lane splitting is a bit of a challenge due to the wide handlebar. If you're in a hurry, it will be annoying. If not, just hang back and relax whenever there isn't plenty of room. The only fly in the urban ointment is the difficulty finding neutral at stoplights. Otherwise, the 6-speed cruise drive transmission is flawless. Everything works as it should. The clutch isn't unduly stiff, and the brakes are entirely predictable. Our test Slim had ABS and overpriced $795 option, and it kicked in a few times. Mostly, I just used the highly effective rear brake and ample engine compression braking. That allows me to fully grasp the grips, and I still have the single 300mm front disc available when I need it for maximum deceleration. The speedometer on the 2021 Harley Davidson Softail Slim is tank mounted. I rarely looked at it. There's also a crisp white on black LCD readout that you can scroll through to access various pieces of information, including range and rev count. There's an always-on gear position indicator, which can be helpful on roads with higher speeds. Be sure to shift up to 6th. The fuel level is also always visible. If you're looking for a motorcycle that will wow everyone who sees, look elsewhere. The compliments will be limited to those who appreciate its understated appeal, at least in the Rock River Gray Denim Black Denim two-tone color combo that our Slim was sporting. The billiards red option might get a bit more attention if that's an integral part of your ownership experience. We all ride for our own reasons. The 2021 Harley Davidson Softail Slim offers a pure and undiluted motorcycle riding experience. You feel the motor, the wind, and the road. The chassis gives you a quiet confidence, and its appearance dovetails with that perfectly. While it might not catch your eye on the showroom floor, the Slim might just be the ride you want. It's a rousing, nearly reminiscent feeling to burn miles across town on the 2021 Harley Davidson Softail Slim, a stripped-down variation of the popular Softail cruiser platform. Its relatively low-position solo saddle and comfortable ergonomics, classic American cruiser aesthetics, and an emotion-evoking V-twin rumble make it an enticing option as an around-town cruiser with the capability of light touring. The Softail Slim is one of 7 models that complete Harley-Davidson's cruiser lineup. Each share the same basic Softail chassis with a hidden monoshock, but vary in styling, ergonomics, and amenities. So what separates the Slim from its bloodline, you ask? A relaxed rider triangle with a neutral, upright riding position and floorboards offer comfort and light touring capability, packaged in a stripped-down vibe with short-cut fenders for classic HD styling. And there's no doubt that Harley-Davidson has hit the mark. Aesthetically, the Softail Slim is a stunner that gathers significant looks at every stop. But, for the rider, the reach to the swept-back Hollywood handlebar is relatively relaxed, while the measured 26.4-inch seat height makes for an overall compact and rider-friendly ergonomic setup that adds a degree of control, especially in low-speed maneuvers. At a 5'7" stature, I find the Softail Slim setup allows for an easy, flat-footed stance at a stop, while the floorboards offer a relaxed position while in motion.